What's up, you guys? It's Susan Morad right back here on Clever Music, and Harry Styles is getting real about how he and his former bandmates from One Direction really feel about each other's solo careers and the next step in their evolution. In a recent interview with Variety, Harry reflected on his time with One Direction and opened up about how none of the former members see each other's respective solo careers as competition. Harry had nothing but praise for his former bandmates and noted how grateful he is for the time he spent making music and touring the world with all the boys in the band. Harry told Variety, quote, "When you look at the history of people coming out of bands and starting solo careers, they feel this need to apologize for being in the band. Don't worry everyone, that wasn't me. Now I get to do what I really want to do. But we loved being in the band." And that's honestly so refreshing to hear because we obviously love 1D so much. Harry went on to explain that while people may try to pit artists against each other, it's never been about that for the boys of One Direction. He continued to explain, saying, quote, "It's about a next step in evolution. The fact that we've all achieved different things outside of the band says a lot about how hard we worked in it. It's nice to know that Variety's Hitmaker of the Year, who also just so happens to be a first-time Grammy nominee, will never forget his roots and always shows appreciation for where he started in his career." Harry also spoke to Variety about how much he learned from being in One Direction, even admitting that he would attempt to write with as many different people at the time in order to get more practice. "I think I can speak for all of us when I say that the practice has most definitely paid off." Harry earned his first #1 single on the Billboard Hot 100 this year for his fan favorite hit, Watermelon Sugar. The song was released as a single in November 2019 and was part of his latest album, Fine Line. And of course, each of Harry's former bandmates have seen much success after the band split, landing hit singles on multiple charts in the US, UK, and throughout the world. When speaking to Variety, Harry also talked about how he makes music and his strategy when it comes to creating. He said, quote, "People within the industry feel like they operate on a higher level of listening, and I like to make music from the point of being a fan of music. Fans are the best A&R. And in case you're unaware, A&R is short for artist and repertoire, which is known as a division of a record label or music publishing company that is responsible for overseeing artistic development of artists and songwriters. So basically, they are the professionals when it comes to the music industry. But we heard you loud and clear, Harry. Fans know best. So if you want my advice, you can totally find me on Instagram at Susan_Morad. I'll be waiting. Obviously, fans took to Twitter to share their thoughts on the interview, with one fan sharing their support by writing, "It can be quite audacious to break out on your own. It doesn't always work out for solo artists. He created an album that was uniquely his sound and truly broke into his own. Absolutely love his album, and clearly millions across the world did too." Another fan felt all the emotions after reading the interview as they tweeted, "I'm going to cry over Variety's Harry Styles issue. Honestly, same." And others pointed out the amazing looks that Harry sported in the issue. Like this fan who wrote, "I just think Harry Styles' variety shoot is extremely important for the world today." I have to agree. I mean, Harry is a fashion icon if I ever saw one. We simply can't get enough. But right now, you guys, I want to know what you think. What was your biggest takeaway from the interview? And also, what was your favorite look? Let me know everything in the comments section below. After that, click right over here for another Clever Music video. I'm your host, Susan Morad. You can find me on Instagram at Susan_Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.